Did you know? Hartford, Vermont is home to one of the country's worst railroad disasters in history. It happened in the winter of 1887 and claimed the lives of 37 passengers. A further 50 people were injured in the accident. Vermont was in the middle of an Arctic blast that froze the White River solid below the Woodstock Bridge in negative 18-degree cold. The Montreal Express, out of Boston, was over an hour behind schedule that day. Ordered to make up for lost time, the engineer hit the bridge at a higher than usual speed. The rear passenger car hit a break in the track, and that was all it took. It went over the bridge and took two additional cars with it. The coupling broke and all three plummeted 43 feet down onto the ice below. What you have to remember is that everything was lit with whale oil lamps back then. Every lamp in the cars exploded, engulfing them in flames. The fire was so hot and so massive that the wooden bridge above caught fire, with giant timbers falling into the hell on ice below. Survivors were forced to listen to the screams of the dying, unable to save them from the heat. If there were ever a spot that deserved to be haunted, this would be it. Men and women claimed to smell the burning wood from the bridge to this day. One of the conductors, Mr. Sturdivant, is said to still patrol the rebuilt bridge, just trying to avert another disaster. There have also been multiple sightings of a child standing a few inches above the water. That's the height he would have been at had he been standing on the ice from 136 years ago. Dark, right? Remember this story as you're traveling for the holidays. Make sure your friends and family understand how much you care about them, no matter how easily they can irritate you. You never know when your next trip will be your last. Hey, thanks for listening. If you like odd and haunted history, please subscribe to Slightly Odd America on YouTube and like and follow Slightly Odd America on the podcast app of your choice. You can also join in on the fun by following us at facebook.com/thenewslightlyOddFitchburg. We're always asking for story suggestions and sharing updates on what's coming next. You can also help support this whole thing by buying your very own copy of Slightly Odd Fitchburg, The Odd and Haunted History of Central Massachusetts. It's filled with New England folklore and stories that we've been researching for years, and you can get it in paperback, digital print, and even as an audiobook. You can find links to everything in the description, as well as on slightlyoddfitchburg.com. That's also where we have handmade custom-built Ouija boards and super fun t-shirts. There are many more stories to share, so until next time, keep being odd and proud.